I don't know about you, my friend, but I'm having a tough go of it right now. I hope you aren't, but if you are, I wanted to throw this little gem out there. This is one of my quotes videos, by the way. This quote is by the playwright Tennessee Williams. Now, if you read a little about Tennessee Williams's life, you'll see that he did not have an easy time. I spent a little time on Wikipedia the other day just getting a beat on who he was. See, when I saw this absolutely beautiful quote by him, I had to know a little more about him. He wrote some really impactful plays, including The Glass Menagerie in 1944, which made him famous, and also A Streetcar Named Desire and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and a bunch of other titles that you would recognize. He was a gay man at a time and place where that was not met with acceptance. And he had relationships, some romantic, with people that were seemingly fraught with a lot of dysfunction. Brought on by him or the circumstance or the outside world, I can't really say. He almost died of diphtheria in childhood and had to convalesce for a year. He had a nervous breakdown when he was in his 20s. His father was a heavy drinker, prone to violence. And Tennessee became addicted to barbiturates and amphetamines and had alcohol problems in his later life. As is often the case with people that face these kinds of challenges, he exhibited a lot of empathy and was very creative. I knew that just by reading the quote. I knew that even before I looked at his history, and having had a tough childhood myself, I can relate. In my view, some of the most creative, generous, and caring people I've ever met have come from these kinds of circumstances. At the same time he was struggling himself, he was a very loyal and dear person to the most important people in his life. The case in point was his sister, who was diagnosed with schizophrenia and had a lobotomy. He took care of her financially when she had to be institutionalized, and as soon as he could afford it, he made the arrangements to have her placed in a private facility near New York City where he was able to visit often. He even went so far as to sign over some of his royalty rights to her to make sure she was on solid financial ground over the long term, and especially in case something happened to him. Of course, in my videos, I'm hoping to give you some thoughts that will help you solve your problems or uplift you to help you with your struggles. Sometimes, most of the time, it's about making music, but sometimes it's about our shared humanity. Now, I think that most of us who are empathetic and caring individuals, and if you're watching this channel, I feel like you're one of those people, have a deep sense about the difficulties in our current world, and they seem to intensify by the day. It's overwhelming to me, so this gem of a quote helps me, just by being an example of the power of the words of one flawed but intensely caring individual. Williams writes, "The world is violent and mercurial. It will have its way with you. We are saved only by love. Love for each other and the love we pour into the art we feel compelled to share. Being a parent, being a writer, being a painter, being a friend. We live in a perpetually burning building, and what we must save from it all the time is love." That's all I've got today. My musings are probably not going to add that much. So just this once, I'll leave Mr. Williams with the last word. See you soon.